Hello and welcome. This is Gigi and this is a weekly tarot reading for my Aquarius for the week starting June 20th, 2016. And if you'd like to have a private reading from me, you can send me an email at gigileetarot@gmail.com. You can also subscribe to my channel. I would be very appreciative. Thank you for those who subscribed already and welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you all for your likes, your shares, your comments, your private messages. It truly means a lot to me. And I also posted below the video where you could find me on social media as well. I am currently on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Pinterest. All my information are below. And now, my Aquarius, on to your reading. I want you to know that prior to recording your reading, I always meditate and ask Spirit for guidance, and I shuffle the cards as well. This week we'll do it a little bit differently. I'm going to do a 3-card spread. We'll cover the past, the present, and the future. And so let's see what we have for you starting this week. Interesting. We have the Hanged Man. So some hesitation or some type of change is taking place in key areas of your life. Mercury is in your 5th house, which is the house of romance, love. It's also the house of speculative business. So for those of you that are wanting to start a business, maybe you'll be ending a few things, looking at details. It's also the house of education. So same thing for you, my students. Maybe some of you are looking to get into a different type of program or maybe stopping school altogether. You know, this is the first card. We'll have to look at with the other cards to see what Spirit is trying to say. But also we have the sun in Mercury, in your 5th house. So there's a lot of energy, and you and Mercury share the same energy, the same element, which is air. Although we're finishing the degrees in the sun in Gemini as I'm doing this reading, which is the 20th of June. Actually, it's the 19th today of June. We have this card to let you know that there's something that you're not sure. Okay, you're pausing. There's a lot of change that you want to do. I feel mostly those changes could be related to career, okay? But let's see what Spirit has to say. Let's see what we have in your present energy. We have the 3 of Rods. Yes, some of you are really looking to establish themselves in their career, in their life path, whatever that is. Because we have a lot of energy right now also in that direction. I mean, your 10th house ruler, which is the, where your career is located, your reputation is the highest house of the astrological belt, which is Mars, is going retrograde. Okay, so your 10th house ruler, which is Scorpio and Mars, Scorpio is ruled by Mars, is going retrograde. So there's a lot of things that are taking place, at least in your mind, okay? Because you have Mercury in your 5th house, so you're thinking about your career, you're thinking about your future ambition, or your business if you want to explore, the entrepreneur side of yourself. Here, the 3 of Rods is to let you know that you're going to have to turn your back at something. This is a moment where you're going to have to really look at it and say, well, if you want to go in that direction, okay, you have to end something. So essentially, if you want to start your business, then you're going to have to start somewhere. So you're going to have to put less energy in there or this side and then more energy in that side. Same thing for your relationship. If you're looking for a relationship where you are involved with someone and you want progression, then you're going to have to maybe stop being on hold or suspended and go forward and show your intentions. Okay? And so you see it could be related in different areas. But having Mercury in your 5th house, which is again in Gemini, feels very comfortable because this is where, this is your 5th house ruler. So having a 5th house ruler in the 5th house is showing you a lot of things about your future. It's the house of the sun. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you are thinking, overthinking, and I think this week you'll be able to go in that direction. Next week, your 10th house ruler, which is Mars, will go forward. So your energy will pick up. You'll be more able to put some maybe start, doing what is necessary instead of just thinking. Now you're going to have to put forward action in your intention, which means you have to start something. Okay, I think you had enough time to think. Some of you have been thinking this since the beginning of the year. Some of you was from last year when you had this new moon in your house in Aquarius, and things has to go now, and they have to go forward. And I trust that the second part of the year you're going to be able to establish yourself, at least show your intention to the universe, so you could get things going for you. But let's see what we have in the future position this week for you, my Aquarius. We have the Hermit. Okay. So again, I feel here there will be some hesitation. Okay. And it could be, again, in different areas of life. It doesn't have to be necessarily related to your career. It could be in your love. Maybe some of you are looking to put investment. Maybe you want to buy a house. You have the opportunity to establish some type of roots. Are you going to go in that direction, or are you going to take your investment and put it something else? Because also the 5th house is about speculative business. But the Hermit here is to let you know that you have to seek your own counsel. Okay? You have to ask for guidance. So whatever you need to do, whatever works for you, whether it's through meditation, whether it's you just retrieving yourself, because this energy is also related to some type of isolation. Whether it's for you to pray or whatever you need to do, do it. Because next week, it will be a different energy. Like I said, your 10th house ruler will go forward. And you need to use this opportunity to, like I said, communicate your intention clearly to the universe. And the way we do it is by doing things. Okay, like example, if you want to start your business, okay, well, do you have, your PayPal account? Or do you have the tools if you have to use some tools? Do you have a good connection? Or, things of that nature. If you want a relationship, if you want to merge into a committed relationship, okay, do you have the time to give to the other person? Are you capable to commit, okay, on the long term? It could be in different areas, because like I said, the 5th house rules different things. Love, passion, that also could be related to career, but it could also related to partnership, okay? And also speculative business and education. So some of you may be thinking, okay, I want to, like I said earlier, maybe change program in school, or I want to go back to school. Do I have the finance to go back to school? And I'm planning giving this next 2-3 years in my life, focusing in that. Do you have the time? Are you going to be able to get the support that you need? Okay, but I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Aquarius. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave me comments. Until next week, send me lots of kisses. I love you.